Hey, what's going on, everybody? Echo Side Fiend here, back once again, jumping up on here today with not so much an unboxing, but kind of a walkthrough, show off, whatever you want to call it, of Monoxide's Chainsmoker Box Set. So I had this pre-ordered right pretty much when they went up within a week or two. I pre-ordered it, so I think I was back July, August. Of course, it's supposed to come out, I think, September, then they were saying October, and then it finally came out in November. Of course, there were some setbacks, whatever, it happens. I didn't care. I knew I'd get it, and as the day I'm recording this came, I'm recording it on a Saturday. This came last week, Friday, in the mail. It was actually Black Friday. Now, when it was delivered, I was already on the road. I was on my way out of town. I went down to where DC Fago guy and Megs live and went and saw Clownvis do his annual holiday fling at a venue right near their place. And so I went down there, attended that with them, then stayed the night, and then came back up here to Grand Rapids on Saturday. So the trip down there was totally fine, no issues. Then the morning of Saturday that I was coming back up, they got hit with a snowstorm, and it took me forever just to even get out of the area and hit the highway. And then when I hit the highway, it was like, 30, 40 mile per hour drive for a long ways. And then only when I got about maybe a half hour outside of Grand Rapids was it clear. We didn't even really get hit here. But otherwise, yeah, it's about a 2.5 hour drive for me to go down there, and it took me close to 5 hours to get back home. And like I said, right outside of Grand Rapids, it was fine. But so I got it from my mailbox that day, but then I had plans to get together with friends to watch WWE Survivor Series, and I just knew, the next day I had plans with my family, and just knew it would be a while before I could unbox it. And just with the issues they were having, I just wanted to make sure everything was packaged properly. Everything was in there. Nothing was missing. Not that I don't trust Twisted or MNE, but I just wanted to make sure. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just going to open it, check everything out, and then we'll do a show off, whatever, walkthrough when I have the time, which we're going to do now. So first off, my only complaint about this is an awesome set. It's a cool box. Everything looks great. My only complaint is, you've probably seen me doing this already, I don't like that lid doesn't stay shut. Of course, obviously, it's supposed to look like a pack of cigarettes, a pack of Newports. And when you press it shut, it does feel, there's some tightness to it. It does feel like they tried to design it that it would stay shut, but I think it's just the cardboard is just so smooth and glossy that it just doesn't have enough pressure to stay shut. So, very small thing to complain about, but I'm kind of thinking I might go to the Meijer store right across the street from me. Just get, you can get those little, just dots, like little Velcro dots, and just put one there to hold it shut, just because I'd like to have it on display, and just the fact that it doesn't stay shut just drives me nuts. And putting a piece of Velcro on there, as I've stated, I don't sell my things. I collect everything. My collection here is all for me. I buy it for me. So putting a little Velcro on there is not going to make it worth any less to me. So, but yeah. So as far as the package itself, like I said, very well done. The back there has everything included. The side, this side over here, does actually have a Surgeon General's warning. This is pretty cool. I'll read it. I think it's a nice little attention to detail. It says, Surgeon General's warning, listening to Chainsmoker regularly can cause an immense feeling of euphoria, uplifting your mind to higher levels while the real world is crumbling around you. So, like I said, nice little attention to detail there. And the bottom has the Monoxide, Newport logo. And of course, the entire box actually kind of reminisces to the original Chainsmoker LP. This is my original one. Of course, came out in 2004 through Psychopathic. So it was shrink wrapped when it came. It had a sticker on there. So I'll put that up there if you want to read it. But again, nice, real nice setup, nice package, but just wish that it stayed shut. But so anyway, inside, everything packed in there nicely. Everything fits good. You're not struggling to get it out like some box sets happen with bands where they try to do something cool, which is always nice. I like when they try to do neat things, but sometimes things don't fit in good. That fits in there just perfect. So inside there, I do want to show this and just make sure I'm holding it the right way so you can see the very bottom there says "Long live the Chainsmoker," and then inside you can see there's some print on the front and back panels, of course, inside, and they are the Monoxide Newport logo, and the other one is like a logo of some kind that says "Smokers Only." So that's just on the inside, front and back, not on the sides or the lid or anything. But again, nice little attention to detail. So, of course, one of the things included is an 8-page photo booklet. It says never before seen photos. I'm guessing just photos that they took during the photo shoot for promotion of the original album, and then stuff that they just didn't post or use for the CD. So nothing spectacular, but again, nice little collection piece, nice little thing to have included. So I'll go through here. Some of these are clearly like wearing the same outfit that they did use and stuff. So definitely taken during the era and during the photo shoot. So pretty cool. And in there too, I like pointing out, he is wearing Hatchet Man charm. Obviously, I know he would have been wearing it because taken at the time, but it's kind of neat that they didn't try to Photoshop it out or anything like that. So, all right, first CD is of course the Chainsmoker LP, and of course subtitled Monoxide's version, because of course he re-recorded it. As far as I can tell, the only change is on Out of My Way. The original featured Esham. This now features Blaze. So other than what I can tell, everything's all the same. I did throw this on my phone, and I've been meaning to give it a good deep listen to see if I can tell like how much better it sounds. I have listened to it while I'm running my route a couple times, so I haven't like deep dived into like trying to pick out every sound if it all sounds better. But overall, I do think it sounds a little more updated, a little more clear, so to speak. Not that the other one didn't sound good, but I mean, just sharper, I guess. So inside there, so the ashtray photo there is the photo that was, if I can get a hold of this, on the back side of the booklet in the original. So, and then there are no inserts or anything. All the CDs in here are just a one page, one cover digipack. So, and the CD, of course, looks a little, not a little different, quite a bit different. Obviously, a custom made for the box set. So, all right. And one thing I did want to point out too, I'd been seeing a lot of people refer to this as like, they'd be like the Chainsmoker Taylor Swift version. And I saw that quite a few times, and I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? And because I'm just gonna be honest, I know absolutely, I don't want to say nothing about Taylor Swift. I know she's a musician. I know she's super hot, and she dates a baseball player or something. That's pretty much it. I don't know. I did always thought, I thought she was country music, but apparently she's pop music. I'm not saying that to condescendingly. I for whatever reason I thought she was a country artist, but I guess she's not. But I looked it up, and everybody was, like I said, referring to this as Taylor Swift version, and I'm sure most people know this. It's probably common knowledge, but like I said, I don't follow her or listen to her. But apparently she recorded her first 4 albums because she lost the ownership to them through her original record label, I guess, and then re-recorded them, which then made that music hers again, like her songs hers, which is the way it should be. They should be her songs. So then she re-released the albums, and each one was called whatever it was called, and then in parentheses Taylor's version or Taylor Swift version, whatever. And so I knew nothing about that, and I'm like, so I looked it up, and I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So then, of course, this one does say at the very bottom there, it says Monoxide's version. And then, of course, I know the Freak Show re-recording, which I did pick up at Fright Fest. I wasn't really planning on getting it, but I was at the merch stand, so I grabbed it, and that's called Twisted's version. So I'm sure most everybody knows that, because I know Taylor Swift is a huge star, but I knew nothing about it. I had never heard anything of the sort until I heard people referring to that as Taylor Swift version. So, all right, disc number 2 is the Chainsmoker 2, and this is the this is the standard version. Yep, because it's the deluxe one. So this will be the standard version. Now when I bought the actual version, I bought the deluxe one that came. This is the one that came in the stash bag. So this is the standard version. I guess like just I was trying to keep up with all this, like what. There was some, the track list isn't right there, but apparently some songs kind of mixed around or missing some. Yeah, there's like some bonus tracks, whatever. When they were telling you how that was going to come, I was getting so confused. I'm like, I'm just going to buy the fucking deluxe one. So anyway, so this is the standard one. So, same thing, CD made to look like the rest of the box set. So, and here's your track listing. So. Also, like I said, they're all digipacks, obviously. So, then this is the deluxe version. So this is like the copy that I have. So, but Yep, I think these are all pretty much just the same. Just nothing particularly special about these, just included in the box set. And then the CD4 is the Chainsmoker 2 remixes. Now, I'm not real big on remixes. I have not listened to this. I probably won't. I have not put it on my phone or anything like that. But still, I know some people like that, and it's a nice piece to include in the box set. So yeah, that's about it. That's everything that comes with it. And like I said, I'm going to reiterate, I think it's a great package, great piece, but just don't like that that doesn't stay closed. So I will also put out a friend of mine. He ordered it as well, and we were messaging on Facebook, and he was saying his original, the Chainsmoker LP, he was playing it, the actual CD, and he said a couple of the tracks were skipping real bad, and then he checked it, and he said there was fingerprints all over the bottom of it, and he's like, they weren't from him, because he's like, I just took it out and put it right in my CD player. So I'm assuming these are all packaged by some type of a machine or something, but maybe one of them fell out and somebody grabbed it and put it back in there, and it got packaged up, and somehow he got that, but he cleaned it up and it works just fine. So maybe keep an eye out for that kind of thing, but he's the only one I'm aware that happened to. So, but otherwise, yeah, that's about all I've got. So as always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting. This is Echoside Fiend, and I will catch you in the next one. Too sweet. And long live the Chainsmoker.